Now today we tackle one of the most shocking and underwhelming things Mortal Kombat has done in recent memory. Now I'll go ahead and start here. The year-long wait for the Warrior Shrine. Now for over a year the Mortal Kombat community was buzzing with speculation and anticipation. Everyone was eager to learn what the Warrior Shrine would bring to the game, with many expecting it to be a groundbreaking addition that would adapt a new layer of excitement to the Mortal Kombat experience, because back in the day Mortal Kombat was known for inventing things like Mortal Kombat, chess combat and things of that nature, so we had high expectations for what the Warrior Shrine could actually be. However, when the shrine was finally revealed, it was nothing more than a glorified leaderboard. Nothing more disappointing than that. After all the hype, it ended up being a feature that added little to no real value to the game at all. The disappointment was immediate once I've heard about it, as well as other people. Now, players who have built up expectations were hoping for something that would change the game or at least enhance the gameplay in some meaningful way, instead of what we got, which felt completely underwhelming. It was just underwhelming. There's no better way to say it. Now, the idea of a leaderboard in Mortal Kombat 1 isn't necessarily a bad thing. I want to make that clear. In fact, leaderboards can be fun and rewarding when done correctly. But in this case, it could have been so much more. Why would you want to create an entire thing for leaderboards knowing that the game is already bare bones as it is? If the game was action-packed, stacked, and you added something like the Warrior Shrine, we wouldn't have cared. We would have been like, oh cool, thanks NRS for this nice addition. We didn't need this, but we appreciate it, thank you so much, because it's almost like having a full meal on your plate. But you can't sit here and offer us leaderboards and try to make it a big deal about something, and we have a bare bones game. Now, there is no real incentive to engage with the shrine as it currently stands. It could have offered exclusive skins, unlockable content, or even special movesets to make it feel worth the time and the effort. Instead, it feels like a excuse me guys, a superficial feature that doesn't add anything substantial to the player experience. And don't get me wrong, I'm gonna touch on Towers of Times. No worries on that, guys, so stay tuned for that. But listen, what the shrine could have been is what most frustrating to me and other players. Imagine if it had been a place to unlock hidden lore, rare combat gear, or even secret characters or modes. These kind of features would have made the wait feel justified and give players something exciting to look forward to, something that can increase the replay value of Mortal Kombat, something that make our minds races. When you compare this to past Mortal Kombat games where hidden content and unlockables were a huge part of the game's charm, it becomes even more disappointing. In Mortal Kombat 11, you can go put some code in during the Towers of Time and unlock a secret fight. It was just so much in Mortal Kombat 11. There's still secrets of 11 that still has not been unlocked yet. And we also had the Crypt. The Crypt alone is better than the entire Mortal Kombat 1 game. I'ma just say that there. Now, those earlier games did a great job of creating excitement and replay value, and the shrine could have followed in that tradition, but it didn't. The real reaction from the Mortal Kombat community has been pretty clear. It is a disappointment. Many fans took to social media and forums to express how let down they felt about all the buildup. The Warrior Shrine was supposed to be something special, but it ended up being a feature that a lot of players felt like we could have lived without. There's even a bigger question here. Was this feature even necessary? Does it add anything meaningful to the Mortal Kombat experience? Or is it just another example of something that could have been left on the cutting room floor? Imagine how much money they spent on the shrine just to get it in the game, just to get it working, all of those good things, just for us to turn out to not like it at all. That's the most alarming thing here, is the fact that they offered us something that we could have lived without. We would have been better off getting the Crypt instead of a freaking Warrior Shrine. Come on now. And to be honest, they could have replaced the warrior shrine, or they could have replaced the crypt with the warrior shrine, improving on the crypt and making the warrior shrine 100 times better. So at some point in the future, you could bring back the crypt and the warrior shrine at the same time and have more content in different places to get people to spend more money. Now, us customers, we do not mind spending our money with NRS, but we're only going to spend our money when we know we're getting something of value. If you don't have customers commenting on your game with the Futurama meme saying shut up and take my money, then you have a problem. You have a problem on your hand. Yes, the skins are cool. Yes, Cyrex's little fighting stuff is cool. So is Sector for the most part. You guys are not doing a bad job with the characters. It's the freaking story. It's the overall. It's the bread and butter. Outside of the fighting, there's nothing to be excited about when it comes to Mortal Kombat. It's just not. But that's an entirely different video. Let me get back on topic here about this warrior shrine. Now, you're telling me that it took over a year to create leaderboards to show you who are some of the cheapest players online for them to get on that warrior shrine? Come on now, we know the average person won't have a chance to get there, especially with cameos in the picture. If this was Mortal Kombat 11, I probably would be hitting backflips, because in Mortal Kombat 11, it's me versus you. Ain't nobody about to jump in. We not about to get jumped. Johnny Cage not about to come slap you on the back of the head. None of that stuff is not about to happen. It's me versus you, Imano, 1v1 is what it was. But focusing on warrior shrine or leaderboards in this game, there's no point in doing so, because you got these stupid cameos. I can beat you down and get you to an inch of your health, and then you can call in freaking Serena and get a 6-piece combo just off that little thing that she throws, you know? And that's just not fair at all, in my opinion. So this was the wrong game to introduce a warrior shrine. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some people that truly enjoy cameos, and shout out to you guys that truly enjoy it. But there's a great handful of us who do not enjoy cameos, and we get that. We understand everything can't go our way. This just happened to be an unfortunate situation where the game is so great, but the fact that they introduce cameos and we can't turn it off is just very frustrating. You can please both audiences by allowing us to turn cameos off during the creation of the match. Would you like cameos on? Yes or no? Turn the switch off, no cameos can work. Turn the switch on, cameos can work. You can play in freaking Combat League, cameos on, cameos off. Leaderboard with cameos, leaderboards without cameos. You see what I'm saying here? You can offer us the best of both worlds, and you would be surprised how many people would come back to Mortal Kombat just to be able to play 1v1. When I first came back to Mortal Kombat, guys, if you haven't seen it, go watch the video of me trolling with Tanya in Combat League. That's literally my first time playing Combat League in, I believe, over a year. And I was just completely overwhelmed. I didn't remember the buttons. I didn't remember much. It took me a little while to catch on, but I'm so focused on fighting the character. I'm focused on winning. And then the next thing you know, boom, here comes a cameo that pops up off screen because I completely forgot about cameos or whatever it is. And then I'm just getting the brakes beat off me, you know? So it was not a good experience. So I was able to experience what new Mortal Kombat fans or returning Mortal Kombat fans are experiencing when they pick the game up for the first time and they go online. And it's like, hey, there's way too much going on this screen for me to even focus or to get a grip. Now, with Mortal Kombat 11, you was on your own. It was me and you on that screen. I had enough time to kind of get away from you, figure out my next attack, watch all your moves, and stay focused, keep my eye on the opponent. Now on this one, it's like you got to keep your eye on the opponent, but you also got to keep your eye on the freaking cameo too. So again, cameos is not necessarily a bad idea. It's only a bad idea that it's forced. If it was optional, wouldn't be an issue at all, because then we would be able to avoid it at that point in time. But to get back on this whole warrior shrine thing, it's just, I'm sad and disappointed at NRS, because you could have came up with something better. You would have been better off giving us Puzzle Combat, Motor Combat, or something like that, you would have had a much better time doing that. And don't even get me started on the animalities. So stay tuned, because we got a crap ton of videos that's going to be coming. I'm doing my job to stay consistent. So far, I haven't missed a day yet, so congratulate me for that by smashing that like button. I'm trying to get back into YouTube full time, but I'm having such a hard time with age restrictions on the Mortal Kombat videos, and it's just very discouraging to work hours on content just for it to be demonetized. You get what I'm saying? So don't worry, guys, I'm gonna try to pull through this, but I will be introducing new content to the channel. I've also created new YouTube channels, such as, it's called Grand Theft Auto Outlaws, because I'm getting into the GTA realm of things. I'll be introducing that soon, so you want to stay tuned for that content there. But you know, I gotta pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. I really want to know, was the Warrior Shrine necessary to you? What are your thoughts? Do you think Mortal Kombat could have done without the Warrior Shrine? Do you think it was important? Did it add any value to this game at all whatsoever for you as a person? I want you to tell me that in the comment sections below. Also, would you like to see more of these videos? Should I put out 2 opinion videos like this one and then put out 1 gameplay video towards the end of the night, or are you guys cool with just 2 videos? So tell me what you want in the comment section below, and I will make it happen. If you're watching this video for the first time, make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, as this is your brand new favorite exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. I'm out of time. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Smash that subscribe button.